Welcome to the Hooch, where the only place more messed up than your hosts is the barracks on a Friday night or the VA. So get ready to stand by for your weekly dose of toilet humor and shenanigans from your fellow veterans, Coy Mack and Michael Grizzled Grunt Harris.
And welcome back to the Hooch, everybody. Sorry for the delay. We've had some technical difficulties because apparently Michael doesn't know how to internet.
Not true.
It is totally true. You have no idea how the internet works.
Because I'm so mobilely connected. The minute my internet disconnects, my phone connects. And then we was wondering why I was still Skyping with them, but my internet was resetting.
Yeah, everything looked really crappy.
I'm like, hey, Mike, what Wi-Fi? Don't. Oh, I'm good. I know what I'm doing.
Why are we still able to talk to each other while the Wi-Fi's unconnected?
Hey, both of you need to shut your fat faces.
Hey, don't bring my fat into this.
You know what? I'd rather be fat than black.
Oh. You know, Kai, that is exactly why you got fired.
Yeah, Kai
no, seriously, Kai needs to tell the story of how he got fired and learned what things you're not supposed to say in a board meeting.
Well, you watching?
So I went to a board meeting a couple weeks ago, day after I got hired, brand new job. I'm not gonna say the name of the company because, well, they fired me. Go fuck themselves. Anyways, so I go in and one of the guys goes, "Oh, so you're in the Army and you're a cop? That's cool, man." And I'm like, "Yeah, it was cool, man." He goes, "So did you shoot anyone?" And I look at him, and the first thing I say is, "Oh, I didn't shoot any white people, so you guys are all safe."
That shit was like,
and then,
that made me mad.
No.
So, and then, oh, no, it gets even worse than that. So he goes, "Okay, and then you're a cop. Well, what was up with that?" He goes, "Why'd you switch from being a cop?" I go, "Well, first things first, as you can see, I'm fat as fuck, so I'm not running after anyone. And second of all, there's a lot of fucking paperwork when you shoot a black guy, so I'm tired of doing paperwork."
Kai.
I mean, I can understand why you got fired from that particular job, because that's, yeah, no. You can't say that. It's like that cop that said, "We only shoot black people, right?" You know, like, once you get in that realm of things, you're totally just boning yourself.
Well, one thing we'll never do, we'll never fire you from the Hooch for saying some awesome shit like that, because that's something I probably said.
They give us great stories, like mine. I mean, just this last week, I'm currently under a deal with the city of Killeen, not to fuck up. So here's to hoping I don't speed anytime soon. But because I failed to sterilize my cat, they sent me an arraignment notice to come to court. Like, because
what?
Yes, yeah, literally because I did not. Yeah,
that's the most gangster shit ever. They literally called you to court because you didn't have that pussy on lockdown.
I know, right? Exactly, because I did not cut his nutsacks off. Like that, for not cutting a cat's nuts off, I was being sent to court. Yeah, like,
They're just mad because your cat was beating up a lot of pussy in Killeen.
You know what?
No, I don't even live in Killeen. I live in Cove. Like, Jesus.
But he walked all the way Killeen for that good pussy.
Be like, "Look, motherfuckers, I'm not you can't hold me something liable for something I didn't even do in your fucking city."
Right, and
so
what's worse is I don't even have the cat anymore. The cat fucking took off. Right?
The cat's sitting in place.
Yeah, he was tired of being in he was tired of being in your place, so he went like back to Killeen to get the good trim.
I'm pretty sure Hugh Hefner adopted the cat and moved him to the Playhouse Mansion.
And you know what?
You mean up in the sky because he's dead?
It doesn't matter. Hugh Hefner lives through your cat.
He lifted my cat. Okay.
The legend does not die.
He does not.
Yeah,
he does.
So, question.
Yeah.
Is your cat black?
Yes.
No, I mean, he was like I don't even know how to describe that. It's like that gray tiger stripe type of, cat.
He's a calico.
Kind of black?
Calico. Yeah, I guess it's a calico. But yeah.
Oh, then I got some bad news for you. That's not a dude. All calicos are female.
No, they are not. He had balls, I swear.
Okay, that was like trophy from a kill. Like that must have been trophy from a kill. Like
No,
getting,
that's
Well, I have a calico in there.
that was a
and
butch cat.
well, no,
I'm
not
just
that,
saying.
not that color cat. Jesus, that's not the same cat. It's not the same cat. But anyway, yeah. So I got Zeke in the court for that. I finally got a settlement with them. Instead of it being like $566, it's only going to be like $166. But still,
I still would have told the city.
Oh, thank God,
Colleen to go fuck
166.
themselves.
I know.
I would
only
have been like, hey, look,
166.
Colleen, look, check it out. I sold my cat to a Mexican guy who said he was taking it to a Chinese restaurant. What happens after that happens is not up to me. I mean, you really can't say that Kung Pao chicken wasn't good as fuck.
So basically, what I did is I
no,
sold
they
them to
use
your
cat
family,
for
right,
pets,
Kai?
you-
Was that?
I sold them to your family. Is that what happened?
Yeah, that's exactly what you did.
So everyone knows I'm kind of a conspiracy theorist. So all my
Yeah.
neighbors are pretty much Asian. You know, real Asians, like bing bong,
Wow.
bong bong. And one of my cats disappeared one day, and I've had her for 7 years.
Mm-hmm.
She was fat as hell, and I'm like,
Hmm.
interesting. You want to invite me over for dinner? Why?
Oh, they're rubbing it in
I'm
your
gonna feed
face.
your cat to you. That's what's gonna happen.
They're just like, hey, or actually, maybe it was like a legit like act of kindness where they're like, hey, we were really fucking hungry and we're sorry, but to make up for it, we're gonna prove to you that we can make your cat taste really good.
We're
But
gonna
what's
make it
fucked
taste
up-
really awesome.
What's fucked up? They threw her fur in my backyard
Oh, like what did you do to piss them off? Like what the fuck is wrong with you people?
because I ran around one time. I was running around in my neighborhood with some silkies on, and I had on a fucking Vietnamese fucking Viet Cong fucking hat.
That's
No,
how you do it.
Yeah. And they were like,
Yeah, I can see where that went bad.
What's up,
no,
guy?
we'll get his a kitty. So
We'll take his kitty and
Well,
then
it's
we
not-
will.
we
That's
gotta
not a true
fuck it
story.
up.
Hey, listen up, America. That's not a true story.
He's making all that shit up. Don't believe him.
He's lying that he's lying right now. He's lying.
He's
through his
lying.
fucking teeth.
I love
He's
my,
lying that he's lying.
I love my Asian
So-
lady.
Okay, moving on. We gotta get to the question of the day, fellas.
Hey,
So,
Real
well,
fast before we do that question of the day,
what's up?
Drew was kind enough to bring us these beer flavored jelly beans, and because he said that he was
I
going to be
want
the
some of
first
those.
one to try it.
Did I say that?
Yeah, you did, bro.
I
You,
guess so.
you
I
bring
mean,
us a gift. We're going to make you eat part of it too. So you're going to be the first one
I'm
to do
basically like the King's taste tester right now.
Yeah,
Yes,
the King's
exactly.
taste test.
Or like priest,
Jelly beans
whatever,
in a
whatever's
can.
more factually
Where'd you
accurate.
pick these up from, bro?
Five Below.
Yo, Five Below. If you want a
Yeah.
new sponsor, like for somebody.
Yeah, Five Below
Right.
and like Full Throttle and Arizona green tea. You know, all the cheap shit that people like pass by, but it's like really
Right, but
good.
nobody really
Like, you're
wants.
doing it. You're doing it, bro.
Unlike people that we're friends with, American Trigger Pullers, who you can save 15% at checkout when you use the promo code the Hooch, who are personal friends, and we love everybody there. So
And
Sweet.
And they taste like shit.
grow
they
your
do.
ass off.
angry your ass off as well.
Oh man, it's just like dude.
We just haven't got their information on our banner yet, but we will. So you can check them out. But if you need some awesome spices, go to Grow Your Ass Off on Facebook
I
and
got about like
online.
4 more.
Grow your ass off on their website. Promo code the Hooch, get 15% off any rubs you desire.
Exactly.
See, the good news about this, there's good news and bad news about these beans. The good news is it's legit. Tastes like beer. Bad news is tastes like fucking beer.
It's like Natty Light.
Natty Light.
It's like really,
Yeah, nobody likes Natty Light.
It tastes like really cheap beer,
Yeah,
like
like
piss
no-
water.
Like really bad, like cheap
You know
beer.
what this tastes like? Like this tastes like
Milwaukee's best.
junior year.
Yeah.
That's what it tastes like.
You remember that beer
Junior
that
year.
all of us bought that was non-alcoholic? Schlitz? What
Yeah.
was it
No,
called?
this is
Oh,
alcoholic.
duels.
Oh, duels.
It was
Yeah, same
non-alcoholic.
Valley's
You could
girl.
buy it. It was just a beer taste, and we thought we were cool walking around like, yeah, we got beers, no alcohol in it, but that's what it tastes like. Why?
Well,
It tastes like doo-doo. But question of the day.
I wish I could have tasted it, but yeah. Question of the day.
No.
Let's go on to
No,
it.
you don't.
No, you don't. You're
No,
good.
I'm safe. Okay.
Live your life with this ignorance. It's good.
We're probably all going to die tonight, and
That's like when someone says like, "Oh, I was gonna join, but," and it's like, "No, I'm gonna stop you right there." Like, no, you're good.
No, you're fine. But yeah. So what's our question of the day, guys?
The question of the day is, hang on, there's like beans in your teeth.
Yes, question of the day is,
Okay, or actually, you want to take it away?
no, you go it. You
Okay.
got it.
You got a guest. Go on.
Here's the situation. There's your girlfriend, or if you don't have one, the girl of your dreams, and there's your mom. Now, if you've seen the movie Freaky Friday, where they kind of like switch bodies, okay, so your mom and the girl of your dreams switch bodies. So your mom is in the girl of your dreams body, and the girl of your dreams is in your mom's body. You have to pick one for an entire year to sleep with. Who do you pick?
Neither. My mom.
Do you sleep with your mom in your girlfriend's body or your girlfriend in your mom's body?
That's a really deep question.
Coy,
Yeah, it is.
Coy, you go first.
I don't want to fucking go first. No,
The
like
part is, both of them are probably watching right now.
Okay, so
no, because like that comes a like deeper question of like, so what constitutes a person? Is it their body or their mind? You know, like that's what I'm thinking.
Shit.
So
Yeah.
it's like you're banging the girl of your dreams, but your mom's voice is coming out. Like
No. It'll still be the voice of the girl of your dreams, but you
she's
know,
judging
deep
you.
down,
But you know,
your mom.
it's your mom.
It's
Like,
your mom.
it's your mom's
I-
brain.
She has all
Like
the
that's the
memories,
problem
too.
here.
oh,
It's all the memories. Like
Oh.
it's your mom.
I knew your dick was
See,
big.
exactly. Like what constitutes? Exactly.
I saw
What would
your
be the
dick
person?
Was too. It
Ooh.
was big. No, I
You
think
take
I
from your
All right,
father.
so the grizzle grunt,
Right.
I would just change my sexual preference immediately.
Love
I'd be
the
like,
cock.
no, I would take the cock. I'd be like, fuck it. If
Good
that's-
for you. You still gotta sleep with one though.
God damn it.
Good for you. But
Shit. I would have to sleep with the girl of my dreams. With
and
my,
keep in mind, I mean like sleep like in the biblical sense. Like
like
you're doing
banging,
stuff. Yeah, you
doing it. Like
yeah, you're doing
bumping
stuff.
uglies,
Yeah. Smashing guts.
smashing
crushing.
guts, crushing them. So, what's fucked up? Would my mom know I was crushing her guts? Like,
Yeah, obviously.
Oh my god,
She's there conscious.
Oh,
Wait a minute.
Micah.
holy shit! I don't know, dude. I don't know.
Now with
Yeah,
I
I mean,
would have to go
it would
with-
be because it's your mother. Like, I don't know how you're not getting that it would be your mom. Like,
Yeah, this is still your mom.
It's so fucked up.
I know because like if like I said, if it constitutes a person, if her personality, mind, is everything is in the girl of your dreams, that means it is your mom essentially, right?
What
Like
about
we're talking altered carbon type of situation. Just because the brain gets switched out and the body doesn't mean that they're a different person, you know? Like kind of situation. Like that's what I think of in this.
Like you're banging this chick and your mom's like, you remember that
Does
time
she
when
have
you were
the voice
two?
of your girlfriend or your mom?
Like your mom in your girlfriend's body? Oh,
it would still everything else would be the same.
Yeah, everything would be the same. Like
Yeah.
I said, just like in Freaky Friday. Just like in Freaky
Exactly.
Friday.
I don't know,
Everything
dude.
stays the same,
I
but
wa-
the personalities are different.
I
Yeah.
personally would go with the girl of my dreams. I would just have to go over the fact that she knows that I sucked my thumb when I was, whatever
So
age.
you're
No,
What if-
no.
how-
I would have to probably do the opposite, just because like essentially you'd still be doing your mother, either like with the personality. Like that's the person that like wiped your butt and everything, like raised you up like the whole time. It would still be your personality and the
So
girl
you
of your
said
dreams.
you'd have to do the opposite though. So that means you would fuck your mom.
No, I would.
Wait.
I paid for your college. I wiped your ass, and this is how you fuck
No,
me
no,
over?
no, no, no.
Literally?
I wouldn't do the girl of your dreams with the mom's brain inside of it. I still think that would be fucked up.
So what would you do?
I would probably do the other one because it would still be the girl
No,
of your
don't
dreams.
say
and
the other
person.
one. Say what you would do.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm talking about.
for the
Like
record.
No,
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 I'm,
for the
no,
record.
I'm
For
not
the
doing.
record.
I'm
Actually
not
say-
saying that. I'm not saying that.
No, for the record.
No.
I'm gonna say it for Koi. I would fuck my mom with the girl of my dreams brain inside of her.
That's
That's
still so fucked
fucked
up.
up, bro.
No, it's more fucked up that you're willing to fuck your literal personality mother in the girl of your dreams body. Okay, that's you.
But here's the thing: I'd just be like, "Don't talk."
Shh.
But I couldn't look at my mom. I couldn't
No.
do it, bro. That's sick. You're a sick fucker.
because at the same time you're like, my mind is telling me no.
Body!
My
Oh,
body
God.
is telling me yes.
And your mom rips off her shirt. She's
No.
like, "Come on,
Mm-mm.
you know,
Mm-mm.
get it, baby."
No. Either way, this is a fucked up question, and I am terribly sorry
So
to
fucked
anybody
up.
that is listening.
Oh,
Yeah, this guy. So anyway, let's move away from that. Let's talk more about Drew and his fucked up personality. Like, what? So you're still active right now? Are you in the reserves?
Yeah, in the reserve. I got about 4 years under my belt right now.
Okay. Did you have a 6-year contract or a 5-year contract, kind of?
6. 6 with the 2 in the IR shit like that. Like I don't
yeah,
know.
because like generally it's like an 8-year contract, but they really tell you that it's they don't tell you that part.
Yeah, it's 8, but you can kind of call it quits at 6.
Pretty
like
much. Yeah.
yeah.
So, like, how did you get started with the stand-up?
Honestly, it was just about little more than 2 years ago. Back when I was living in McAllen. Well, technically Mission, but that I got
Down in the
started
valley.
yeah, like back in the like McAllen comedy scene. Or I mean, what's left of it. A lot of people a couple people moved up north, either to like San Antonio or Austin, but there's still a good scene over there. And got my first show at the Cena El Rey, which honestly I think is like that's how you know that you're actually taking comedy seriously over there. And for unrelated reasons, I ended up moving up to Austin, and I started getting into the scene over there, but still going back and forth to the Valley a lot.
So you're saying like some people moved up north, and then some people moved away. What are you saying? Like the other guys died?
It definitely
is that what happened?
With at least like a handful of the comedians, like I don't see them anymore, or like
They
one
just
of them
dropped off the face of the earth. Like, did the cartel get them?
They're like, "Órale, vato, vámonos aquí."
or one of them like commits like social suicide, like just gets really triggered on a post, and then after like their 20 paragraph dissertation in the comment section, like they end up they're like, fuck comedy, and they just stop.
So what's the worst heckle you've gotten so far?
Actually, I don't. The crazy thing is, like, that's a staple for every comedian. Like, can you really say you're a comedian if you've never been heckled? But I can't really think of any time I've gotten heckled.
So nobody's heckled you online either. Like, have you been in the comment sections? And like, I've seen some of your posts like recently, and there's some people that have taken your jokes kind of offensively.
Oh yeah, that was recently too.
Yeah. What was the one about the shooting like recently with the Florida shooting? You put something up. I don't remember what it was exactly.
Yeah. No, it was about the whole like basically what people were like. The problem with that post is that what people were interpreting and what the point I was trying to make were completely different. And people thought I was just making fun of the last shooting that happened.
Dick, Drew. God.
And I was like, no, that's not the point I'm trying to make. I'm trying to make a point that, like, a bunch of people, like, whenever the shootings happen or whenever some bad shit happens in America, people are so quick to take to social media and
oh yeah, every time, man.
About it. And I kind of just got sick of it. I was just like, shut the fuck up. Like, this is hack. Like, I get if a comedian wants to make, like, just a little smart remark, like late night talk show host style, and just be like, also this thing about the shooting. Hey, like, and
Jimmy Kimmel, we're talking to you.
Right, yeah, that's exactly what we're talking about here.
This is directly to Conan. No, I
damn
love
it, Conan.
But no, like, the fact that people have to, especially when it's something like that, and then it sparks debate about, like, we need more guns in the school, and then you have the other side where it's like, ban everything that can make a pop sound, like
no guns ever.
Throw into that, I had a girl.
Hot pop torch burnt my face. We gotta ban them today.
I had a girl on Tinder that I was talking to, speaking about the school shooting. And she stopped talking to me because I asked her if she was at school because I wanted to shoot a bunch of kids up in her.
What the fuck? All right. All right, let me run this.
Oh, God. Oh. Kai.
Coy and I, Michael is super like whatever, but goddamn, dude, that shit's fucked up.
That is Kai.
I love it.
Wait. You fired.
No, the little snake. Fired.
Let me tell you something right now, okay?
Wrong.
You're fired.
But no, I obviously we're not firing Kai. I was just like, but damn, it was the best punchline ever.
Crooked Kai. It is fucked up punchlines. What we need to do is we need to build a wall around every school, and we're gonna make the faculty pay for it. These terrible people. Terrible.
Now,
okay?
See, Donald, here's the thing. Where you're going wrong. It's not that we need to build a wall. It's that. You just need to have children stay in school. And people need to bear their ass.
I just say arm all the fucking kids. Just arm them all.
Just give everyone a 9. It's fine.
Every 5-year-old packing. I want to see that.
Terminal Lance actually did that recently. Did you see his comic where he like they had the jumbo guards and he's like, I gotta clear your weapon, little girl, and then she's like clearing her freaking 9.
I love that. I love it.
Oh
That's
man,
great.
it's just fucking hilarious.
See, that is a good way to handle like the climate of those kind of events. Like that's a good way to handle it.
Yeah.
But when people like they want to just pick apart an event and they're like, oh well, it's a gun thing, and it's like, I mean, yeah, he used one, but I mean. He was male. Is it a problem with men in the country? Like, what?
Well, yeah, there's tons of articles now that are out there. It's like boys are the problem.
Well, here's the thing. My gun has been sitting in the same corner for about 3 weeks.
Yeah, it hasn't shot anyone.
It hasn't left.
It
It's
hasn't
done
done anything. It's still
for an
sitting there.
It's not pointing at you right now.
It's not.
It's not. It's just look. He's just being. They're both being humble right there.
My gun just
The
applied-
gun's got a good credit score.
You know my
I have a German gun, and he just applied for his green card. He's been sitting on top of Mike's fridge for the last 3
Exactly.
weeks.
And he's just sitting up there praying.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh, you're so
He's just
humble,
praying.
gun.
God
So
bless
I mean,
America.
so I know that we're kind of already getting into it now that we've talked about a little bit of Drew. Is that this is kind of the big thing right now? Is that guns are everywhere. I honestly wanted to talk about something else today. Like I told these guys, they know I wanted to talk about something completely different. But it's fucking saturated right now of just like guns, and
But
like
it's
Donald
what's
Trump
going on
met.
right now.
Yeah, exactly. And like Donald Trump met with senators today in a meeting, right? And he said a couple of things that are kind of concerning, just a little bit, but then other things I was okay with. So, you know, he's going to ban bump stocks. We've already agreed that that's kind of a okay thing. Like we're not disagreeing with that. That's fine.
I've never agreed with that.
Well,
I actually didn't even know what bump stocks were
And-
until like a week ago.
Yeah, man, who cares? I mean,
Yeah, like it's
it's
I
a
didn't
non-issue.
buy one, so it doesn't affect me.
I don't give a fuck.
Exactly. I mean,
bump stocks.
it's just people wanting to make their weapons automatic without having to pay the tax to make it get an automatic weapon.
I just want to let
Huh.
you know, you cannot, and this is what everyone doesn't realize, you cannot, as a civilian, own a fully automatic weapon.
Yeah, I know,
You can-
and that's
You
exactly.
can say, oh, I can get a tax stamp. No, you need to get your FFL, your Federal Firearms
You have to be a
License.
class 3 to even own anything like that or remotely
It's-
like it.
Just
You
pull
need
the
to have
finger
a
really quick.
manufacturer's license in
Yep.
order to purchase it.
Just pull it really quick.
Yeah, I mean,
in
but-
order,
but
I
that's
don't need
what
a bump
people
stock to do
understand.
that. I can
No.
do that with my belt.
Have you ever
Like,
seen
if-
those paintball players? I mean, shit, those motherfuckers look like they're shooting automatics.
Oh,
Yeah,
I've
dude.
seen some crazy shit.
and,
I
and,
know, right?
and you know, the gun hysteria once again has come upon us.
Cam.
You know, and I don't understand why, you know,
Yeah.
why it is so much more relevant now that this happened in, you know, Parkland.
Right.
This shit happened before. It happened 14 times under President Obama. Yes, there was a hysteria, but the hysteria was not at the level of the hysteria it is now.
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. And one of the things I kind of want to get across with a lot of this is that, look, automatic weapons are already banned, right? Semi-automatic weapons are basically everything else that falls underneath that. That's kind of where we are, right? And even then, automatics, unless you're like on a squad, like an actual like military squad, it's a waste of fucking ammo. Unless you just really want to burn through like $300 worth of ammo in one day, be my guest. But like in an actual firefight, I mean, semi-automatic is all you need for any of that
Yeah.
stuff. Like I don't get why people don't get this kind of equation of things. Like
You would
I
actually
don't.
place your shots better in semis. So why the
Oh, yeah.
like unless you're laying down suppressing fire, like why the fuck would you need fully auto?
And
Nobody-
people
nobody
that talk
would.
about fully automatic weapons, you know how hard it is to control like a 240 or, you know, a 249 sometimes? I mean,
Yeah,
literally,
very.
there's a lot of control
Yeah.
in that fucking weapon.
There
So why would I
takes a
want that?
lot of effort. Yeah.
I just want to, you know,
I mean,
shoot you in the face.
it's not like Kai trying to go to the bathroom and he just kind of like loses his shit and it goes everywhere. Like that's kind of like an automatic, man. I could see that. He's like totally just
I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
What's the ditty again? Die, motherfucker, die.
right.
Release.
Yes, exactly.
Die, motherfucker, die.
That's how you have conservation of ammo right there. It's like here, it's a burst, right? They don't even fire like fully automatic because then you just blow through all your ammo. It's just die, motherfucker, die, right? And like that's how long you should be holding the trigger. Let it go, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
man.
That's
Die,
what
motherfucker,
we've
die,
all been
release.
taught.
or die motherfucker die, get some release.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know why I pulled down when I said release.
Right, and
That's
then,
my ditty. It's like
Because
release.
That's your ditty.
I was like, do radio operators actually know how to use automatic?
Maybe.
No.
I don't.
He doesn't know, but he's been around enough people to fake it.
Nope. Nope. Mr. Two Ribbons right here does not know the.
Oh,
That's
ooh, that's harsh. I'm sorry.
You're
I know,
boot as fuck.
I know.
You were totally a boot.
Terminal-
Jesus
terminal
Christ.
boot. So you know what? I'm not even going to refer to you as Drew anymore. Your new name for the rest of the show is Boot.
boot. Fuck.
Boot.
I'm okay
You
with this.
boot. You boot. Fuck. But yeah, like okay. So back on topic. Besides Drew being a boot, is the debate has gotten like seriously interesting in that regard. But there's also the fact that there's a problem with something that he said recently, which was basically take the guns first in the case of like mental instability and then due process later. That's what it's coming down to. It's just take the guns first. And that's concerning because like for the people in the room that are going, Trump is Hitler, that's a very Hitler-esque thing to kind of do.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
didn't they want
Saying-
him to
Kind
do
of
that?
stoked the fire
Didn't they
right now.
want
Right.
him to do that?
That's exactly what they want him to do, but they don't really want him to do it. You know what I mean? Like if he did that, they would be like, now we don't know what to think.
That's like the people who were like really hoping for like super a super liberal president like Bernie, but then they're complaining about tax season right now. Like
Yeah.
the
Right.
same shit. It's the same thing.
I mean, from what I understand, a lot of people got a good amount of taxes back this year. Just saying.
I did.
I haven't
I
filed
I know
enjoyed
I
it.
did. I am definitely enjoying it.
My
But
last year of not getting anything back on a tax return, I'm still paying back taxes.
That is
that is
I-
sad.
I want to cry.
I cry
Well,
for you on the inside.
you know,
You couldn't even go hunting. Like, I need.
You know-
Do any of you guys have unclaimed children? Like, I will claim for like 5, 6, 7. Just give me the socials, and I'll say that they lived with me
For like half a year, it's fine.
for slightly more than half the year.
So Michael, as a Trump supporter and voter, I mean, what do you think of him saying this? Like, I know a lot of people are complaining that he's backpedaling with the gun advocates.
Backpedaling how?
And the fact that he said he wasn't going to like go against the Second Amendment, he isn't going to go against the NRA. He's not going against the guns in general. He's not going to take anything away. But he's already said he's going to sign an executive order that he's banning bump stocks. And then on top of this, he's saying, I will take away guns. I will support taking away guns from mentally unstable people without due process.
Yeah, well, I've always had a problem with that because at what point who determines
Who's
mental-
mentally unstable?
At one point, what determines that? Is it, you just got recently divorced? Yeah, you can't own a gun. Or your credit score is low. Oh, you can't own a gun.
Yeah, who signs off
Yeah,
on that?
who signs off
Yeah.
on that? And it's some liberal fucking psychologist or psychiatrist that's sitting there questioning you. Well,
Who doesn't
he
like
had a-
guns in the first place?
Yeah, I saw his face and he had a lot of anxiety.
I could
think he
see
might
his
have an
1,000-yard stare, and he was
Yeah, I
just
could
so
see
I,
his
I
1,000
saw
yards
the
there.
way he yawned. It's clear that he
Yeah.
has he's
mental-
having
yeah,
having an
so-
attack right now.
Everything
He's
about
having an
mental
attack
disorders
right now.
is very objective. But what I would say about the bump stock thing, I got it, man. He's not infringing on your right with modifications. He's not saying you can't own a gun. I'm just saying you can't modify this gun to do this. Got it. Who cares? You can still keep it. But, with the whole fucking mental disorder thing, man, that's going to affect every military person
Oh yeah,
on the planet.
and that's going to affect a lot of people, especially going to get help for PTSD. Because as soon as they know that you're going on a list, as soon as you list PTSD, then nobody's going to do it. Like nobody's going to seek help. Nobody's going to put themselves on that list to lose any of that, which sucks because that'll keep people from getting the help that they need. And just because somebody has a situation where they have PTSD or they have a mental disability doesn't mean that they are violent people. That comes down to anger and hate that a lot of people have and don't know how to manage. A lot of this comes down to anger management, if you really think about it. Like everybody wants to blame the tools, want to blame the NRA. The system failed in this situation, right? And people are angry. That's the other thing. It's like they're angry at what's going on, and that's what causes them to commit these acts of violence. It's not that they are mentally incapable, right? It's just he was just so pissed. He didn't feel like he had any other recourse.
And let me go on a quick 45-second or 30-second little deal.
Yep.
First off, mental illness is the shirt I'm wearing. We have Bradley Manning here dressed as Chelsea Manning, kick her right in the fucking dick. And also, I don't need 17-year-olds in fucking high school who don't even pay federal taxes telling me as a tax-paying American what rights I should be allowed to have.
Yeah.
I mean, they're using these kids as props, man. And I doubt they're even the age they are, but, whatever. So, and we talked earlier. I said they have a bald-headed fucking feminazi, and they have a beta cuck male. Both up there, which most millennials, both love. So they're using these people as tokens. I said, what about the other kids? Where are the other ones? Why these two kids? Why are these two kids on every major media platform in America? Day in and day out, 24 hours a day almost. You see these faces. These kids were no ones a couple weeks ago. Mm-hmm. David Hogg has 700,000 fucking Twitter followers. How the hell does that happen?
You just get on TV once, man. You get that one thing that launches you off. I'm sorry, Drew, you're not that popular.
I try.
Neither are we. So like,
I'm not using enough hashtags. That's the thing.
I know you have to use like 50 hashtags for everything, man.
You got to hashtag.
I think we have like 12 Twitter followers, but like everybody else is on Facebook. Like
that's just so exhausting.
It is exhausting. Like trying to do all that stuff.
Hashtag veterans. Hashtag guns. Hashtag.
I just copy and paste everything, bro.
I try to do that.
On your phone. Yeah. But I do got to add something. Backtracking to what Michael was saying about all these 17-year-old little fucks. Like, it's past your bedtime, go to bed, no one gives a fuck what you're saying. Yeah, you're going to be an 18-year-old next year, but last week you were eating fucking Tide Pods.
All right, hold on. But to go back.
That's exactly what that post that I put, like that meme, that's what it had. Where it said, like, are we really going to take political advice from, on the shooting from the same people who were eating Tide Pods like 2 weeks ago?
Right, and they were actually proposing legislation to get rid of Tide Pods because of that.
No!
In California, right?
Right, yeah, it was somewhere.
I don't know how to work Tide. Like, I don't know how to do that powder stuff.
You know what? I'm going to give you a quick class as an adult, and this is how to adult. I've been adulting for like 12 years now, bro. So what you do is, it comes with a cup. And you fill it in the cup, you put it in the water.
How do I know what's too much and too little?
Because there's a fucking line. Read, Junior, read.
What do the lines mean, though?
Wow, they mean nothing. Fucking boot.
Wow, you really are a boot. Like, you are showing your bootness.
No, I have Tide Pods in there, but it actually depends on the cup thing he's talking about, how good you want your laundry to smell. Yeah. The more you put in, the better it smells.
Or you're just going to bleach out your entire clothes, but whatever.
But going back to what I was saying, these kids think one day they woke up and they're all fucking masters at the fucking Constitution. They're all these fucking, constitutional fucking scholars and shit. They understand what's going on. Where were you? Why weren't you fucking out there protesting, in Sutherland Park? Why weren't you out there protesting?
Well, see, that's the thing. Nobody is talking about Sutherland Springs, and that had more deaths. Yeah, that had more deaths, and nobody's talking about that. Want to know why? Because there was a dude that used an AR-15 to kill the shooter.
To kill the shooter.
Or to stop the shooter. I don't think he actually got the kill shot, but he at least stopped him. Anyway.
Yeah, well, I mean, what about Vegas? Yeah. More people died in Vegas.
Yep.
And nobody brought those survivors out asking for gun control.
Brought them out there, and they're not on TV every fucking day talking because you know why? Because they're a bunch of country red, white, and blue patriots.
It's like, well, yeah, we got shot, but I don't think we should ban anything. Like, that's all that we get out of CNN,
You know what I
guess it was just another day in Las Vegas. Fuck it.
You know how I feel about, like, all these kids saying, here's another thing. You ever see The Simpsons and watch, like, Ralphie? Yeah. I'm adulting. Like, that's how I really fucking feel about these kids.
And what that kid... And here's the thing. We can't talk too much about David because if not, they're going to fucking cut our shit. But who cares? Yeah. But this kid said, I'm not going back to school. 17-year-old, supposedly. Yeah. I'm not going back to school until Florida passes legislation to ban, gun right, whatever.
Assault weapons. That's what he wanted. He wanted assault weapons banned. I
was like, dude, you're not even old enough to fucking vote.
I mean, yeah, if you want to like drop out of school to do this, I mean, good on you, I guess. I don't know. Like, you got to think of your future,
too, bro. Let me see your W-2 before you want us to give up our fucking rights. Right? Show me your W-2. We can have a conversation. Get the fuck out of this, dude.
Oh, no,
Get the fuck
any
out.
FBI agent's gonna like do
Show
something.
me the way.
Show me the way.
Show me the way, David.
By the way, David Hogg
David,
had
show me the way.
information on Hillary Clinton's corruption in the government.
Yeah.
That just
There's still a lot of shit that comes down to this whole situation that we could talk about, but I really wanted to get into since you were talking about Ralphie and The Simpsons. Is Matt Groening not a time traveler? Because like this guy has like consistently guessed the future, especially with Trump's like election. Like they guessed that shit like 10 years ago.
He guessed the medal count for the Olympics this year.
I wish we could find that video of him going down the escalator with the thumbs up.
I know, right?
He also he guessed that we were winning curling this year. First time that we've done that.
Dude, he guessed that I'd be wearing like Under Armour today. Like what does he not know?
Like Matt Groening, like this dude.
He knew the Harvey Weinstein thing. Like he knew.
Show us the way.
No, but
Show
that's
me
not
the
even
way.
my favorite thing. Like my favorite thing is that he they predicted the next Star Wars film coming out on the same weekend as the new Alvin and the Chipmunks movie.
Yeah.
So, and straight up, episode 7 came out on the same weekend as
I'm gonna try
Alvin
to
and
find that
Chipmunks
video.
Chipwrecked. But there's actually there's a still of that episode, and it's Star Wars Episode 7: The Apology, and Alvin and the Chipmunks getting rabies.
Oh man.
Which, personally, I think would have been like better movies, but that's my Alvin and the Chipmunks, not Star Wars. Can you tell I love Star Wars?
No.
Me too. I'm a Star Wars.
Hell yeah! By the way, look at the ring.
I know.
Uh-huh.
I know.
But yeah, I mean, I think it's insane that this dude has been able to do that. Like, how is he not a time traveler at this point? Like, why is like he not coming out and telling us? Like, just like Elon Musk is like a reptilian or some sort of alien. I think.
Elon Musk is from Pleiades.
He's from what?
Pleiades.
Pleiades.
You never heard of Pleiades?
No, I haven't.
Pleiades. I think Elon Musk is from that planet, and he was sent here to show us the way.
Reptilian planet, bro.
Show me the way.
Show me the
way.
Show me the way.
She's warning me. She's like, no, don't tell them they're not ready. They're not ready to know.
They're not ready to know.
They're all reptilians. I'm warning you. And she's like, get out while you can. Get out while you can. My dog does this.
Sell the stocks.
So
Sell the stocks.
everyone here knows Emma. You know, she's in every single live feed. I don't know what she does. She's a diva. She just likes to be on camera, and I think she wants to lick Drew's taint.
Okay, I think I found the video. I think. So I'm gonna bring that up.
Here it is.
I'm gonna bring it up for you guys here in a second.
So this was very old. This video, I forget what year.
I know.
it came.
Yeah, no, it was. It wasn't too long ago. It was like 2015. Is what what we're talking about.
It's a phenomenon.
So look, that's the exact same escalator.
Now watch. There's someone that dropped something.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah.
see that?
Shot for shot.
Yeah, they dropped it, but this came out before this.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
The Simpsons thing came out before.
Years before.
Yeah.
Years before.
And Homer dropped the sign.
But the truth is far more extraordinary.
Yep. Scene for scene.
Yeah, exactly.
Crazy. This is nuts. Though the roles were reversed,
Yep. See, there it is.
Sign falls, and then Homer drops the
same
sign.
thumbs up, same everything. Look,
Yep.
thumbs up,
Matt
same
Groening,
suit.
Best time traveler we have.
He is a time traveler. And do
I
you know
mean,
there's a book?
he has to be. I mean, like
I know
seriously,
time
like when you
There's a book
think about it,
him
man.
about time traveling. So there's a book about Donald Trump and his son Barron about time traveling.
Yeah.
I'll shoot you the name of it. It's called I'll shoot you the name real quick in a message. But it was about Donald Trump and Barron Trump, and it's
Is it
crazy,
Barron
dude.
or is it like Byron?
It's
Barron.
Barron. And
It's a little
it's
pretentious, isn't
called.
it?
So you can look it up. You can probably pull it up. Barron Trump. Shit.
The Baron and Moonchild.
You're on the spot, Michael. Come on.
Yeah, keep going, keep talking. I'm just...
Keep going. Okay.
right, yeah.
Didn't we say we were gonna try to do some sort of prank call this evening? Are we still doing that?
So here it is. Already pulled it up.
He's got it now.
Barron Trump's Marvelous Underground Journey.
Yeah.
So if you read, you can find it online. It's a free book. You can read it, and they talk about. So they call Barron Trump's uncle the Don.
The Don.
They live in New York. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Dude. This book was written a long time ago, bro.
Was it like in the 1800s or something like that? I don't remember. Like I've heard something about this.
Yeah, it was written in 1890. It's called Barron Trump's Marvelous Underground.
Jeez.
Journey. Dude, this shit's nuts.
That's
nuts,
that's
bro.
insane. But it comes back to that whole thing of like he's definitely a time traveler. He has to be, right? Like, or is this just like some crazy?
Reeves.
Yeah, Keanu Reeves. Yeah, that thing. But to me, you can't. I mean, a clock's right twice a day, but not that many times. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know, dude.
Like that's insane. Okay, so are we gonna do this prank call?
All right, so yeah, Kai, go ahead. Who are you gonna call?
I'm gonna call 1-8 Cav out of Fort Hood.
Is it on speaker?
Oh boy.
Shh. All right, so we're gonna do this new thing. We're gonna call 1-8 Cav, acting like a lost private. Put it up to the mic.
Is it ring? Oh, there.
Sergeant 5, please be advised the sign is unsecured. How may I help you, sir, man?
Hey, Sergeant Phelps, my name's Private Tuine. I think I called the right number. I'm a new private. I just got out of reception 4 days ago, like on Friday. And I met a girl on a date on Backpage, and I didn't know that she was a hooker.
Okay.
They're saying they need money right now, and I don't know what to do. I think I'm in 1-8. Is this the unit that's on West Fort Hood?
What?
Is this the unit on West Fort Hood?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm trying. I met her on Backpage saying that we were supposed to go on a date, and then she's saying something about $200, and I just got out of OSUT last 3 weeks ago, and I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm 19 and I'm lost in Killeen.
Don't you have anybody you can call, come pick you up? Where you at?
I think I'm at the Heb. It's the big huge thing off of, I think it's 190. My car's here, but she took my car keys.
So you basically fucked a prostitute and now she's money.
I think. And I can't get my car keys back until I come up with $200.
You don't have $200?
Well, my wallet and my military ID are in my barracks room.
Why did you leave your shit in your barracks room and go on post?
I didn't realize that until after. Hey, sorry, I'm sorry, I can't do this anymore. Hey, by the way, my name's Kai, and this is Mike Harris. We're on a podcast called The Hooch.
Oh shit!
Hey, I'm sorry to fuck with you like that, man.
We are a veteran-hosted podcast, dude. This is what we do.
And 1-8's the unit that I used to be in 5 years ago.
Hey, we know it's getting late, man. I know staff duty. We're just trying to keep you up and try to bring a smile to your face.
Your joke, that's pretty good.
Hey, sorry. Hey, I hope you have a great rest of your night. All right.
Look up the Hooch.
Check us out, The Hooch.
I was waiting for you to say
man.
well, I was gonna get out in my car, but I don't have a car anymore because I had a 27% APR. And it got
Man.
got repoed yesterday, so
I'm really surprised that actually worked. For a second there, I was worried once he told him he was just gonna flip out.
Now, you probably have to bleep out his name.
Well, this was kind of live, so you can barely hear it. It's fine.
Yeah.
And I couldn't make it
I couldn't
out,
make
and
out
I was
his name.
here.
Yeah. So,
He was
well,
like,
thanks
"That
for that.
Yeah,
I think we need to start doing that weekly.
but his voice did
Yeah,
not.
I think we might do
like
that.
That was pretty good. He was mildly entertained.
Mildly entertained. Like, why would you even do that? Why would you leave your barracks room without your stuff? Like, he was so getting pissed off at this guy. Like,
Here's the part that's funniest. It's not my actual unit. It was my roommate's unit that he's actually in right now.
Oh, so he's gonna come up to you later and be like, so my sergeant got this really weird call.
Yeah, well, my
Yeah,
roommate.
he totally
my
did.
Guy had a.
I'm laughing so hard my face is fucking hurt right now. That shit was
yeah.
hilarious. That was hilarious.
Something about
Oh.
C and
What-
$200.
So hey, it's one thing, and so we really like that segment right there. So here's what we have to say for all our buddies out there listening that are in the military. Hey, if you want us to do that,
do you have somebody you want us to prank?
Yeah.
Like, specifically, we will call them on air, like right now, live.
Except
Yeah.
911.
Except 911. Don't do that. No,
That's
that's
people
terrible.
in trouble or like any kind of damage.
Yeah,
like,
shoot us anything, we'll do it. So
Oh.
it's gonna be that was hilarious, dude, man. I like
good.
that.
That was great. So okay, before we like end the show, like since we're in the last like quarter of this hour, Drew, do you have any Blue Falcon stories that you would like to share with us?
Dick.
See,
in
Yeah.
the thing is, like, there's plenty, but which one do I tell?
the best.
Whatever the best one is you got, like throw it out there, man.
Let's see. I mean, there was a shit ton of stuff that happened in boot camp, but I don't want to be that guy, though. There's one time in boot camp,
No one gives a fuck, boot.
it made
Nobody cares about that boot.
he made me push for 12 minutes.
Even if it's not related to the military.
Yeah, anytime you've been like fucked over by a buddy or somebody slightly acquaintance.
See, I have.
Every
Has
time
your
we
best
ask this,
friend
they do this.
Banged your mom.
Is your mom
No,
hot?
actually, yes, she's beautiful.
Prove
So-
it. If you don't have a
so what you're
picture,
saying is-
you
Pictures
don't
are
have a
different
picture,
happen.
Stepdad.
What?
Let's
Like-
see a picture of your mom. Prove it. If your mom is watching right now, I told her to prove it.
Yeah, no balls.
Your mom and my mom. Your mom and I are probably the same age.
Probably.
Mike's old
No.
as fuck.
What?
I'm
Mike's
not old.
old.
Mike is definitely old. What are you
I'm
talking
40.
about?
How old's your mom?
Mike's
A little older.
getting shit from AARP. So is your mom hot or what?
She's
Hey, look, he's.
Okay, so he's supposed to giving us a story about like a buddy fuck thing. Like, but now we're talking about how hot Drew Cross's mother is.
Face. We're just trying to see.
exactly. I'm like, well, at least you can kind of tell that she, like,
What are you? Hold on. You're Hispanic.
oh, this is gonna be good because this is actually a subject of
I
my
found his
comedy.
sister.
Like,
You're not Mexican.
I don't know, am I?
No.
So he's
He
adopted.
told you he was from the valley. How could he not at least have a little bit of Mexican in him?
I wasn't originally from the valley. Though.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. Maybe. I'm.
But
Just to
if
move
I
to the valley.
give it, like,
looks
I can
Italian,
say what
though.
I can say what area I was from, because if I say the exact city, it's a dead giveaway to half. Keep in mind, I'm half something else.
See, I knew
Damn
it.
it!
But-
I'm not good at this game.
If I say where I was born, like where I grew up, it's a dead giveaway to one of the halves.
So did your mom travel to Italy one time?
No,
Okay.
Is she from Iraq?
no.
Greece.
I was gonna say you're close to where my dad is from, though.
I found your sister. She's hot.
Armenian?
Yeah,
Armenian. Okay.
That's where the half. That's where else do you get this nose?
know.
Okay. So you're Armenian and what? Like what else?
California. So
Really?
yeah, freaking
SoCal
Glendale,
boy.
California.
Armenian?
That's
Who
what he's
the
like.
fuck chooses to move to the fucking
No, but he
valley?
wrote me. He was like, SoCal on the back. I was like, yeah. Yes.
He's like,
Valley Cali boy. Boom, boom, boom.
yeah.
Isn't
So-
that random, though, that I just said Armenian? You're like,
I was like, what the?
You're the first one to obviously get that, I guess.
Yeah. So
pretty
half Armenian, half Mexican.
boom.
Okay.
My mom's my mom is full Mexican. My dad is full Armenian, but he's from Iran.
See, I had the other half. He just got the other one that I wouldn't have got.
Because you don't even know what the fuck Armenian is.
It's. I mean, yeah, it's like Eastern European. Like it's.
People like System of a Down.
you've
people-
never-
Serge
you've never-
Sinatra
like-
is Armenian.
You've never heard of the Young
Serge,
Turks?
he's,
No, the
Yeah.
whole band.
yeah.
And they're from Glendale. Like they're all from there.
The Young Turks, they're not Armenian.
What? No, fuck no.
They're
fuck
Turkish,
no.
bro.
They're Turkish. They're not good Armenians right
Don't-
now.
Like,
Do not call me Turkish. I am Armenian.
What's his name?
Same thing.
That host the Young Turks. What's his name?
No,
He's the Turkish Alex Jones. That's
the Turkish Alice.
So he's
Oh, he's like-
entertaining?
Oh, fuck. His name's
He's not
Dash.
that's so yeah. So
I
you
don't
gotta pull
know.
the get off of
The last name
that
incredible?
guy.
Like
But
what?
you have to pull up the video of that guy and Alex Jones almost get into a fight. This shit's hilarious.
What?
Wait,
Yeah,
did that actually happen?
You should see the
Yes,
debate.
that happened, bro.
You should see the debate between him and fucking Ben Shapiro.
Yeah.
Now, see,
What?
oh yeah, the video where he's actually talking about and they're actually debating during Politicon. So Ben
You're
Shapiro's
not
Oh,
talking
boy.
fast enough.
oh, I'm sorry, Ben Shapiro's really talking about what's going on and everything.
Yeah,
He brings
right
up
there.
Facts.
This one right here.
Yeah, that's it.
Dash can't.
It's a little long, but they almost get
I
into
mean,
a fight.
I'll try to like put some of it up, but yeah, you keep going.
So the whole watch the video between the dude from the Young Turks and Ben Shapiro. It is.
What is
fucking
his
awesome.
name? He's not that important. What is his name?
No one ever remembers the
You
Armenian.
know, I'm
Oh, we're
gonna,
off then.
I'm gonna admit, I used to be a liberal, and I really wanted to.
It's probably not going to be a good copy of this, but it's fine. We'll do something like this later.
Yeah.
I
Not a
used
big
to
deal.
want to fuck the chick from the Young Turks. Now I just want to hate fuck her and give her a pink sock.
She
Oh, what the fuck, man?
without fucking makeup on.
Well, do you know what a pink sock is?
No,
Yes, we
we're
do, but we're not discussing that on here. Okay, don't make me fire you for a second time this evening, Kai. Jesus.
not fired.
Wait,
Twice, three
okay,
times.
Drew. Like we need that buddy fucker story. Come on, like, let's go.
Okay, so I want to say no, just in general. In boot camp I got fucked with a lot, like whether or not I did anything.
Why is that?
I guess because
He was that guy.
I was just that guy. No, because actually, like I didn't fuck up as much as I got punished for fucking up, which
What does that even mean?
like because you have like your clear like terrorists in boot camp, like they fuck up everything either because they're weak bodies, they're fucking stupid, or they have like no integrity and they like steal shit from the chow hall or stuff like that. Now I wasn't the strongest guy, but I wasn't the absolute weakest either. But I don't know, like I guess they said that I was just easy to fuck with, so they fucked with me constantly. So I would like some shit would happen and they would be like, "Oh, fucking tight. Oh yeah, where's your goddamn cover? Okay, cool. Get on the quarterdeck. Where you at?" And I'll like he'll look at me and he'll be like, "Fuck you. You go push too." I'm like,
I didn't even do anything.
feeling really good. I was here to have a good time, and I feel so attacked right now. I just feel so attacked.
Right.
And that was the entire 13 weeks for me, like just getting constantly fucked with. And it made me
Yeah, that sucks, man.
So I can relate because I was a drill sergeant, and there was always that guy. There was that one I just for day one.
That
you're
one
like,
guy that you always had to mess with, right?
fucking face.
Because and no, not just that, but I bet that you like when you fucked with that person, when you said like, "Okay, you need to push too," there was a little like because there's a little bit of sparkle in everyone's eyes, and then you say that so that you can watch it disappear. You can watch
It's
all
just gone.
pushing, and they're not crying, but they're just pushing, and they're just like, "I'm empty. I'm ready for Vietnam. Send me. I'll kill everyone."
And you were so fucking right on that. It was always the super moto ones, the ones that come up there and try to stand at the perfect position of attention.
They're
Or you're trying to
always
fucking
always trying to do it.
down. Impress me by doing 100 push-ups till your elbows explode.
See, but not even that, because like I said, like I was just average. I was just trying to stay under the radar, but
Gray man.
they just kept fucking with me because they're like, you know
Every
what?
day, all day.
Because he just looks so good, miserable. Like we're just
The
keep
guy
fucking
you want to make miserable all the time.
mountain climbers, bitch. And I was like, sir, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2.
My goal was to put someone in the hospital every cycle.
Did you?
You see, that's how you get arrested for hazing in today's military.
It's PT.
No,
not anymore. No, not anymore. It's not.
PT in the dryer. Like
what's
you
the
can PT in the
statute
dryer.
of-
What?
What's the statute of-
You can get fucked over for that.
Yeah.
What's the statute
yeah,
of
they're,
limitations?
they're cracking down on it.
Oh
Like,
yeah, they are definitely cracking down on hazing. Like you can't do that shit anymore.
The crazy part is like the rules were already there. Like these are not new rules. It's just
Nobody
they turned,
used them.
I do it until now because of Mothers of America. They're like, well, this happened and this happened, and they were like, whatever, Mothers of America. But then a recruit actually died.
A couple
And
times.
actually, a couple times. Well, one died and one killed himself.
Yeah.
And then they were like, oh,
Then
this
there's
is
the recent stabbing. You heard about that at the.
an issue now. Like maybe we should not have recruits die. I mean, we don't exactly have the we don't have the drawdown anymore. We actually need Marines, so maybe we should not have them die.
Yeah, probably. But I mean, there's a lot of. That's another topic we can bring up in another episode for sure. We're running out of time. I want to thank Drew Cross for coming on and talking with us. If we have a moment, let's see. Do you have any material prepared to do kind of a mock stand-up right now for us?
Well, actually, funny enough, I was scared that I was gonna have nothing, but literally yesterday I wrote some new stuff, and actually it is about the Marines.
Okay, what you got? Let's see it. Let's hear it.
I was thinking about the and then this is like totally unrefined stuff, but this is the actual story of it. Like, you guys remember in MEPS how it's all the branches in MEPS, good old San Antonio MEPS, and you're spending the whole day there, like from 4 a.m. till 3, 5, maybe 5 p.m., maybe 7 p.m. if your recruiters hated you.
If they hated you, yeah.
They just wanted the numbers, right? So just to pass the time, some of the medical personnel in MEPS, they're sometimes a little cool. They carry a conversation with you because they know, like, they get it. You're bored as shit. So they ask questions, basic questions like, oh, well, why are you joining the military? Or the basic question they'll always ask is like, oh, well, what branch are you going to join? So I would hear like the interactions, and they would always get excited if they're a veteran and they hear their branch. So I would be in the line, and they would be like, oh, what branch are you joining? Air Force. Oh, okay, so you must be pretty smart. Oh, okay, cool. Next. Oh, what branch are you joining? Oh, Army. Oh, hooah, cool. Next. And then I go in, and the only medical personnel that asked me what branch I was joining was the one at the very end, this really old doctor, the one that does the little ball cup, the cup your balls, turn your head and cough.
Cuppy guy.
So I get there, and he has the audacity to ask me what branch am I joining right as he cupped my balls. And I said, oh, Marines. And he looks at me, and he's like, he doesn't even tell me to cough. He cups, and he's like, you're good. And then I pulled my pants back up, and I was thinking but he gave me a look like he cupped, and he was like, I'm about to nut tap you right now.
It's totally just gonna like wreck your nutsack.
I was expecting him to just go like, pot. I was like, no. And
I'm just gonna cup your balls a little bit. I'm just gonna grab them, and I'm just gonna ask you.
Yeah, and then
what branch do you want to join?
Yeah, I heard the guy after me, and he's like, oh, what branch are you gonna join? And he was like, Navy, and he's like, oh, cool. Are you a top or a bottom?
You know, in my head, that whole scenario, like the same guy is asking those questions while he's putting his finger in your butt. So.
Oh yeah.
It was always weird.
That's
never had the.
I mean, why is it always an old guy that has to grab your balls?
I know it's always the old guy that's grabbing your balls.
Maybe it's because the saggy skin, like, just kind of like it's soft. It's not too like.
Where do they find these doctors? These guys are like on their deathbed, and they're still like grabbing young men's nut sacks. Like, how is that not sexual harassment, guys?
Yeah,
like, come on, they have to enjoy it at this point.
They have to enjoy it.
They have
I
to.
had Dr. Roethlisberger and Dr. Goldberg, the two old Jewish guys that were both wearing fucking yarmulkes that looked like they came out of the Holocaust, like fucking skin and bones.
Wow.
So, see, that one would nut tap you and be like, "Oppa!"
There's no money coming out of this.
Hey, what is this?
So
I don't know why I made him Italian.
What is this?
Oh, he's got to pinch it though, like right at the end, just like because it's here, and just like grabbing it so it doesn't go anywhere. And he's like, "There's no way I can not feel the cancer right now."
But here's the thing. So it's always the old guy that grabs your balls, but it's always the biggest motherfucker that wants to stick his finger in your ass to check for prostate cancer.
Yep.
Why? We're gonna fuck with this dude. He's getting his prostate checked. The biggest dude in there. Oh, boom. You know.
Well, actually, that reminds me. Like, why in boot camp or training, like whatever, whenever you do the gas chamber, why is it always the biggest, buffest motherfucker, the first to bitch, like the first one to run for the door?
Because I don't know. I guess because it sucks. Like I don't know.
Like,
So-
why is it always the biggest ones? So, and not only that, but like, why is it always the biggest ones during hikes that if they drop and they get the silver bullet, they're the ones that like kind of moan a little as it goes in? No, not even. Like, I heard some like I heard like
Yeah, because he doesn't want anything in his butt, man. Come on.
it's like the I thought he was gonna be like goofy like.
Wow. Okay. So that's our time, guys. I gotta cut it off there. But yeah, Drew, where can everybody find you at?
Everyone can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, like basically anything that exists. I'm gonna have a Vero soon because I just saw that that's. Like
I just signed up us for that, and I got our Facebook. Like I got my own personal one now too.
Like, what exactly? How is it? Kind of like Instagram? Is it kind of like Facebook? Like
No,
what's
it's totally different. We don't have time to get into it right now, but you should definitely sign up for it while it's still free.
I have one up, but the good thing is on everything and including Snapchat, everything is at Drew Cross Comedy, just all the way through at Drew Cross Comedy. You could find me anywhere.
So are you on Tinder too?
Not anymore. I didn't want to like troll
you on
people anymore.
Grindr?
Yeah.
Because I had the super like sarcastic profile where it's like, I do this, and I'm a jack of all trades. And of course, I have like 3 Marine photos. One of them in my blues.
Of course
And
you
that's
did,
probably-
because you're a boot.
That's probably what got the right swipes.
That's
and
the
then
flip the bean photo.
at
Yes,
some
Yeah.
point,
He's totally a boot for that.
and
He hasn't done shit.
and then the
yet.
photo of me and Ron Jeremy, because I actually met Ron Jeremy like and in a comedy setting. I met Ron Jeremy, the guy's the sweetest guy ever. He will take the shirt off your back, maybe his pants, depending on the
Shirt
scene.
off your back.
Shirt off
Yes.
your-
You're
But
bad
no.
because he's gonna talk you out of your money.
But straight, this guy is like, super nice. He's the coolest guy ever. And I took a picture with him, and I put that picture at the end of Tinder, and I said like, how did I meet Ron Jeremy, Dick Legend? Tune in next week.
Nice.
I think the line before that was, your parents will love me or your money back.
Guaranteed.
Yeah. Then afterward, I was just like,
Do you have any?
Like,
Do you have any shows coming up?
actually, no. Like none.
No.
None in the near future. Like I said, I kind of want to do like a big shout out to CNL Ray and McAllen, because they're the ones that give me my hands down best shows. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. I'm not sucking their dick here. Like, it's just how
You're totally sucking their dick.
You don't just fly to kick it, homie.
it's just been the best. It's just been the best venue I've performed, and it's awesome. And Red Shed Tavern here in Austin, those guys are really cool too. I don't have anything coming up immediately, but I did these 2 awesome shows a little while ago, and I think you guys would like this. I started doing, because being in the Marines, being in the reserves, I do we do Toys for Tots every year.
Yeah.
And I decided, what if I combine Toys for Tots and a comedy show? But it's directly from, because like I could be the one picking up the toys, because it's going to my unit anyway. So why don't I just kind of like run a no shit Toys for Tots comedy show? And I ended up making that happen last year, but I only did 2 shows. What I want to do this year is basically every major city, Dallas, Corpus Christi, and Austin. I want to do it again in Red Shed Tavern, but I also want to make it happen in Cap City. I got in contact with them, but I guess just due to scheduling, we couldn't make it happen in December because they were just booked. But I'm hoping that maybe like in the summer, if I just get like the ball rolling a little more, like earlier.
Well, you should definitely get a hold of our friends at OP Veteran. Talk to Denny. I'm sure he could help you out with that. Yeah, especially doing the charity work. I'm sure that Denny would be more than happy to get on with you.
Yeah,
And-
and the cool thing was we did a like the show in Cine El Rey. There are photos of like me on stage and the comics on stage, and instead of putting them in the Toys for Tots boxes, we put them all on the stage. We lined it up, and you could see that there's a shit ton of toys. Like I was loading up cars multiple times to get all these toys to my unit. So I know that this event sells, so to speak, and that the show at Cine El Rey was sold out. Like we were at capacity. So I just want to make it. I just want to make it bigger this year, and I want to not just only do like the Toys for Tots when the season comes, but I've been trying to get into contact with more like more veteran groups to make more like veteran-oriented comedy shows, not just here in Austin where the drive's only 20 minutes for me, but even if I have to go all the way to El Paso, all the way to Dallas, I'll do it because it's something that I really enjoy doing.
Hey,
So,
we love comedy here, so.
Just to give you a quick, update. So the Hooch is going to be at South by Southwest,
Yep.
Nice.
March 14th. Shiner's Bar,
Shiner's Saloon.
Saloon, whatever.
Well, you
No, there's totally two different bars.
you had me at Shiner.
yeah, Shiner's Saloon. So
They have 32 beers on
we'll
tap,
get in
16 of them are
contact.
Shiner on
So,
tap.
Ooh,
so what we're gonna do?
yeah.
We're gonna get in contact. We got the whole upper deck
Yeah,
for a vet. So if you can get up there and just make motherfuckers laugh, dude, we got it.
I'm
Yep,
in.
exactly. It'll be a lot of fun.
So
But
we'll talk about-
that's definitely our time. We're kind of over. We're at 6 minutes after the hour. But we love all you guys. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, Mixer, all of the thing. We're on Vero as well. I put us up on there, so on the new one too. So we're on our game today. But yeah, definitely check out Grill Your Ass Off and American Trigger Pullers for use the promo code The Hooch to save yourself a little bit of money at checkout. It helps us out as well. Helps other veterans. You should definitely do it. But yeah, then we also have Mike with his T-shirt. Go ahead.
Warrior Wear, Disposable Warriors. Make sure you guys check them out also.
All right. So we want to thank you guys for showing up. Thank you, Drew, for coming out, doing this with us, as always.
Thanks so much for having me. You guys are the best.
Yeah, we love doing the show, and we're going to keep doing it for a very, very long time. Hopefully, we have more things coming down the pipe. We've got more videos coming out, and we definitely will have a lot more cool stuff for our audience and you guys, and for our listeners who are on there as well. But anyway, we love you, America, and we will see you next week, Wednesday, 7 o'clock. Hopefully, if Michael doesn't break the internet.
Stop it. Stop it.
Stop it.
Technology. That's
Yeah,
why we have you.
it isn't like that. It isn't like that. But anyway, we are out.
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 Out.